Today's horoscope, Leo September 18th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. Today's lunar eclipse is powerful for releasing something related to an intimate or financial matter. There can be a release or culmination of a matter that helps you turn the page. Seeing the past in a new light ignites a strong desire to make a change. A debt owed or coming through to you can require attention, or an event that positions you to defend and honor your worth and value might emerge now. This eclipse awakens you to matters surrounding sharing, give and take, power dynamics, ownership, intimacy, and finances. There can be epiphanies about financial and emotional support or your dependencies. Certainly, you could be dealing with inflated feelings about a person, relationship, or situation. These topics will surely be significant for the coming 2+ years, until February 2027, and epiphanies or discontent you experience now can get the ball rolling toward making substantial changes along these lines. Disappointment could be written in the stars both today and tomorrow. This is because mental Mercury, who has been on a racetrack in the sky, continues to spin out and crash into walls. He's been energizing your solar house of finances, and today, he will wage war with icy Saturn spinning in your solar house of intimacy and shared assets. This means that you and a partner could receive some very damaging and lousy news around money matters, perhaps even caught in a fight between you. Don't sign agreements, and don't let the storms crash down upon you. Pay attention to the financial events and decisions 3 days before and 3 days after today. Your financial matters will be unpredictably yet faithfully impacted by the full moon partial lunar eclipse in Pisces today. If you have done everything right, then this could lead to an unforeseen payoff. Your credit score may have improved, or your debt could be canceled. If not, you may have an unexpected expense or financial issue to correct this week. Keep an eye on your bank accounts to see what the eclipse portal will activate. There is a lot of unconscious material being stimulated right now, and you typically are not fond of this sort of thing. The manner in which you handle the unconscious is up to you. Pick an area in your life such as diet, for example, and decide to aggressively improve it. Through the introduction of new nutritious substances, tofu, root vegetables, spices, and learning how to prepare them, your hidden feeling will be encouraged to risk making themselves known to you. Starting in the next few days, you may be able to stabilize a fluctuating situation and get some good results in your material life. But today, you will have to content yourself with following your objectives and keeping a low profile. You're not as open as you should be, and every person you meet will make you realize how much your behavior needs to evolve and how much you need to be questioning things. You don't like newness as much as you should and prefer being in comfortable and habitual situations rather than attempting to get some newness into your life. Although the eclipsing full moon in your financial sector won't peak until it clashes with the sun in your income sector tomorrow, you may already feel some financial tension building. This tension is due to the moon's clash with Mercury. Despite being on opposite sides of the financial spectrum, a combination of the moon's financial instincts and Mercury's smart head for money, along with a positive influence from Mars, means that any financial tension could quickly turn into motivation. With all planetary activity in your income sector ending next week while professional matters continue to evolve, this will keep you alert and engaged. Knowing that by this time next week the Sun will be in his first full day in your communication sector in Mercury, the planet of communication will be just 2 days away, is taking the pressure off Venus, planet of love, in her final days here. It was a friendly aspect to the moon in its final hours in your relationship sector before leaving yesterday, and to Jupiter over the weekend, that is making the final days of Venus' mission to give your heart and your relationships a voice some of the best. Daily Planetary Overview. As you move through your day, take a moment to appreciate how naturally and effortlessly you're connecting with others. There's a beautiful, genuine energy surrounding you right now, and it's making conversations flow with ease. Have you ever had one of those chats where, by the end, you walk away feeling refreshed, energized, and like you've gained something truly meaningful from the exchange? That's exactly the kind of vibe you're working with today. But these aren't just casual conversations, they carry a deeper purpose. These discussions are helping you explore new ideas, develop fresh strategies, and even open doors to opportunities you might not have anticipated. Is there something you've been dreaming of but haven't had the chance to pursue fully? Maybe it's a new project at work, a creative hobby, or even a personal goal that's been on your mind. Whatever it is, today's energy is supporting you in turning those dreams into reality. Don't hesitate, this is your moment to go after what you love. What's one thing you've been itching to start, but haven't had the time or space for? Share it in the comments, and let's cheer each other on as we all take steps toward our passions. As you go through your day, you'll notice that your interactions with colleagues, friends, and loved ones are filled with warmth and kindness. There's a real sense of support in the air, and you'll feel it strongly today. Have you ever experienced the deep fulfillment that comes from knowing your care and compassion have a positive impact on those around you? That's the energy you're carrying today. When you show up for others with an open heart, they feel €1 and they'll be there to show up for you in return. It's the beautiful balance of give and take, a reminder that when we care for others, we create a circle of support that comes back to us when we need it most. You might find yourself at a bit of a crossroads, especially if you're juggling multiple projects or ideas. It's totally normal to feel a little overwhelmed by all the possibilities ahead of you, but here's the good news, you don't have to rush. Take a step back, breathe, and give yourself the space to weigh your options carefully. Ask yourself, what's truly calling to me right now? What would bring me the most fulfillment and joy? Have you ever noticed that when you give yourself the time to reflect, the right choice often becomes clear? By giving yourself a moment to pause and think, you're setting yourself up for long-term success. Trust that the answers will come when you allow yourself the space to listen. Speaking of reflection, have you noticed that when you share what you've learned, it not only helps others but deepens your own understanding? That's one of the magical aspects of communication during this To Me a It's not just about you, it's about everyone around you benefiting from your experiences and insights. So, take this opportunity to connect, teach, and share your wisdom. You might be surprised by how much more you'll discover in the process. Have you ever had that aha moment while explaining something to someone else, realizing that you've gained a whole new perspective? That's the kind of energy you're working with today, so lean into it. As you move through your day, one of the most beautiful aspects of today's energy is how it encourages you to balance your own desires with the needs of others. It's a day to approach your interactions with an open heart and an understanding mindset. Have you ever been around someone who makes everything feel calm and comfortable, no matter the situation? That's the kind of energy you're radiating right now, and it's contagious. You have this incredible ability to make others feel at ease, even when they're dealing with stress or tension. But remember, as much as your empathy is a gift, it's also important to be mindful of your limits. Have you ever found yourself giving so much that you ended up feeling drained? Today's energy is all about finding that sweet spot where you can be generous and compassionate while also practicing self-care. It's wonderful to support others, but don't forget to take care of yourself, too. After all, you can't pour from an empty cup. So, as you navigate this day filled with connection, creativity, and kindness, take a moment to appreciate the beautiful balance that's unfolding around you. Whether you're diving into a passion project, having meaningful conversations, or simply sharing your energy with the people around you, know that you're making a difference. How do you plan to embrace this energy today? Share your thoughts and experiences below, and let's inspire each other to make the most of this magical moment.